Hi guys, and welcome to another iPod Touch video. So you've noticed that this week is iPod Touch week, as I got a new iPod Touch. And I've done a speed test on my 2nd gen v 4th gen, and I've done a flip test for the camera. So now I'm going to do the new features video. The first feature I'm going to talk about is Facetime. With this camera here, which records at 640 by 480 resolution at VGA quality, this you can talk to people on Wi-Fi. Now it's only Wi-Fi only. You can talk to people with iPod Touches and people with iPhones, but they have to have iOS 4. According to a lot of people, Facetime is fantastic and it's a good and easy way to use it. With the iPod Touch, to send a Facetime request, you have to use their Apple ID. No phone calls whatsoever. Apparently it's actually really easy to use, but the only problem is that when you're doing this for like 20 minutes, your arm starts to ache. The next one is Retina Display. Now Retina Display was first introduced with the iPhone 4, and you know what, when it first came out, I wasn't really that fussed. But now I've got it myself, I actually think it's amazing. This now has 4 times more pixels than the iPod Touch 3rd gen. Even when you're on home screen and generally just in native apps, it still looks fantastic. Yesterday when I was doing the 2nd gen v 4th gen speed test and I added on rail racing, I just noticed the colours, they looked really good. The colours look so bright and enthusiastic like, while the 2nd gen looked really dim and a bit boring. This looks really vibrant and actually pretty good. The next new feature is the rear camera here. This records at 720p HD video, and as you saw with the flip video, which is here, you will see that the flip handles colour better, though the iPod Touch handles motion a lot better than the flip. The good thing is with iPod Touch is that you can create, video, record, export and upload to YouTube with this device alone. You don't need anything else. With £3 you can buy iMovie and import all your information and all your video into iMovie on your iPod and then upload it into YouTube like that. Although I have seen a few reviews and iMovie doesn't look very good, but there's an app called Real Director and that's partly better. In a few weeks time, when I get a new case for this, I will do a vlog solely on the iPod Touch, recorded, edited and uploaded from the iPod Touch alone, and you'll be able to see how that goes along. The next new feature isn't really a new feature for the iPod, but it's a feature for iOS 4. iOS 4.1 has Game Center built in. What Game Center really is it makes it easier to have games on your iPod, and you have achievements, playlists, all kinds of cool stuff which you can have. It's kinda like Steam or the Xbox Live or the PS3 community, but on an iPod Touch. Some people it's kinda cheating, but you know what, I don't mind it, it's actually a good feature to use. Although app developers have to put the Game Center inside the app, it's not automatically inside it, so you're gonna have to wait for some app updates. And of course the iPod Touch does music, TV programs, films, pictures, internet, all that good stuff as well, so you don't miss out on them either. Also with the new iPod Touch is the new design. Now at first the new design I was very happy with, because I wanted a new design to show apart my 2nd gen and my 4th gen, but now I've got it in my hand it just feels a bit weird. When you hold it in your hand it feels really bulgy down here, while here it just looks really small and weird. But you know what? I like the design, it's actually nice, quite handy. It works well. As well as the new design, the internals, it has 256 MB RAM and the Apple A4 chip, which Samsung made by the way, not Apple. For gaming it has a gyroscope, so it has 3-axis movement. So not just an accelerator that does that, but you can do this as well, and it does all the movement as well. If you looked on the Apple keynote, he actually moved the iPhone like this, and the iPod knew exactly where it was. Last but not least, the buttons. Now if you remember before from the iPod Touch 2nd generation, the volume rocker switch was not even buttoned, it's just a little flap on the side. Well the iPod Touch 4th gen has buttons on them. But you know what? I can't stand them. They really are annoying. Firstly, the on and off switch is on the other side. It used to be here, but now it's here, and it's really bugging me. And it's also next to the camera. The button as well, because it's on a very deep slant, like this, instead of like that, on the 2nd gen and 4th gen, it's now actually harder to press the buttons. And you know what, for the volume controls, it's impossible. you're holding it like this and you don't even know where the buttons are because they're on a slant here. Well, thanks for watching my iPod Touch video and watch out for next week's video. Thanks, see ya!